Hey guys, a Goddess Intuition here. I hope you're doing well. Happy Friday, happy Venusian day. So within this video, I do want to cover how I believe heterosexual ideologies are spilling over into our personal and interpersonal relationships. And the reasons why I said this is because you notice when it comes to relationships, there's so much trauma. There should not be this much trauma around relationships. And I don't care if it's seen as a parent to child dynamic or a partner to partner dynamic, because these core foundations, right, and relationships that you have with other people will spill over into the community, and it will spill over into the environment, right? And this is where a lot of people have a hard time dealing with other people in society. And this has the ability to shape your behavior when it comes to how you see yourself and how you see and view other people, right? And when you have a straight and narrow perspective about anything, you have no room for imagination. You have no room for variety. And when it comes to relationships, I feel that they should be unconventional. They should be a space where everyone has the ability to be themselves and express themselves and also benefit. Right. And I think this even goes back to like when you're a child and how if you had that parent or parents to create a safe space for you where you were able to just be yourself, and you find later on as an adult that you too have that open mind and open space for other people, right? It could be for your children, it could be for a close relationship, it could be for what have you, right? And I personally believe you can still have your independence as a person, as an individual, and you can still have a relationship. And again, I'm not specifically just talking about romantic, I'm talking about just how it's like heterosexual ideas versus unconventional ideas when it comes to what relationships are, right? Because people like to believe that they don't need other people, and no, I just do things by myself, which is cool. I'm one of those people. Like, yes, know yourself, get to learn yourself and discover more about yourself. So that way you can get a chance to enjoy who you are as a person, and then that will extend outwardly. However, um, I was just having some thoughts around this because that it seems to be the main discussion and topic when it comes to society and what's happening in society. There should be like a revamp or a new way of seeing things, and even be creative with it. Like when it comes to your personal relationships, your interpersonal relationships, and because I don't believe that people want to go out here and suffer when it comes to other people. I believe people really need each other, and people really need a space to be themselves, right? That's what I believe. All this talk when it comes to, oh, no, I don't need anybody, blah blah blah. That's because you don't feel safe, and you should not feel safe around people who make you feel like you cannot be yourself, or you cannot, express yourself as a person, right? Those aren't your people. However, what ways are new? And it's sort of like when you have conversations with your children when they're younger, right? Even when you're younger, because you are and you're sharing that space, introducing new conversations about what self-love is, what the importance of having boundaries even when it comes to yourself, um and having that inner child dynamic of a parent and child when it comes to yourself. Let me explain. It's sort of like, as a parent, how would you react to someone treating your children well versus not treating your children well? There's going to be a response there on both ends. And it's going to be the same thing when you're an adult and you're reparenting yourself or you're catering to your inner child. It's like, what is that energy? Are you teaching your inner child not to indulge in certain things as a as an adult, are you looking at your inner child and being able to receive information as well? Right? So are you able to listen and are you able to receive information? And are you able to identify with what it is that you need in that moment? Because that comes from listening to yourself. That comes from listening to wisdom. For it oh excuse me that also comes from respecting wisdom, respecting what wisdom really is, right? So